Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. Okay, a few things. I'm going to be doing a live stream with Inglorious P tomorrow night. I was supposed to do it a month and a half ago, but then we had technical difficulties. So hopefully this time no technical difficulties, and yeah, we'll go from there. I know he likes CSG like me, so it should be a good conversation. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about common mistakes in speculating in quarterbacks. And this is what I've noticed. I've talked to Miles, aka LFC Gooner, on Instagram. I had him on last week. And I was just saying, like, dude, like, a lot of people that are speculating and throwing big money into quarterbacks, and I'm not talking about buying in the preseason to try to flip it right before the season starts, okay? This is what a lot of people do, and people have made money. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about long term prospecting. Here's the common mistake that I see with them, and he agreed with me, and it's regarding the Wonderlic score and the IQ of the quarterback. Now, some people would be like, oh, wait, how could you judge someone just based on their IQ? So, hear me out. This intelligence test that it was first used by, I believe, Tom Landry. I've talked about this in previous videos. And he used it to basically weed people out that weren't smart enough, from my understanding. And the offensive side of the ball, in my opinion, for the past 20 some years, I'm going to redo a video on this. I just grabbed all the data from the past 20 years. The offenses, in my opinion, changed when Mike Martz, then of the St. Louis Rams, he ran a crazy offense with Kurt Warner. It was the greatest show on turf. That's what they called it, with Terry Holt, I believe, or Troy Holt. I forgot his name. But a phenomenal combination with Warner and Holt. And that's why he was able to, be successful with Mike Martz's offense. And sure, Kurt Warner was pretty damn good because of the Arena Football League. That helped him out. But regardless, the higher the IQ of a quarterback, the more likely they're able to understand the playbook and also be better at second and third reads. And now, when I'm talking about intelligence, I'm not bashing anyone with a lower IQ. I'm just saying, like, hey, look, even though these quarterbacks may be talented and they're good enough to be in the NFL and make millions of dollars, which is phenomenal, I'm just looking at, hey, I'm looking at these cards, putting in money long term, right? Where am I going to get the most value, right? I'm just looking at that point of view. So a few things. One of it's the Wonderlic score. And I just looked at data from the last few Super Bowls. Let me just get this out. So in 2022, Joe Burrow, his Wonderlic score is 34. Matthew Stafford, Wonderlic score 38. And by the way, if you score above, like, if you get like a 21, that's like average intelligence. The higher it is, the more intelligence, right? And there's other factors besides intelligence, right? You got to be able to throw the ball, right? Obviously, you got to be a certain height, in my opinion. And some certain people say that hand size is also important. But let me go through this. Joe Burrow, once again, Wonderlic score 34. Matthew Stafford, Wonderlic score 38. Okay, Burrow's height 6'4", Stafford's height 6'3". What NFL scouts look at, they look at what quarterbacks 6'2" to 6'5". That's the ideal height for what the teams want. And I'm not a big analytics guy, but I do realize that sometimes analytics works, right? And this is the time, in my opinion, where it does work. 2021, Mahomes, Wonderlic score 24, so it's above average intelligence. Brady, 33, way above average intelligence for that. Mahomes' height, I believe, is 6'3". I read somewhere that he's 6'2". Tom Brady's height, 6'4". Okay, that was the Super Bowl in 2021. Super Bowl in 2020. Mahomes, once again, Wonderlic Score 24. I already told you his height. Jimmy G, Wonderlic Score 29. And then you could go to 2019. Let's go to this. Brady's Wonderlic Score 33. Goff 36. Right? They're both 6'4". So this is just an example of the last 4 years. You see this common trend. And sure, some people may be like, okay, it's a repeat of quarterbacks. But just go back to like the last 20-some years. I believe Trent Dilfer's Wonderlic Score wasn't too high, but he played on a defense that was phenomenal. Let me look at Trent Dilfer's Wonderlic Score. His Wonderlic Score is 22, and he won a Super Bowl. So it is still possible for someone with, a Wonderlic Score on the lower end and still slightly average intelligence for them to win in this modern day. Now, there have been quarterbacks like Terry Bradshaw. His Wonderlic Score was, I think, 13. Phil Simms of the Giants, his score was, I think it was 6. Let me look that up. But Phil Simms was, I can't find it, but I swear it must have been 6. And Phil Simms was 10. Okay, never mind. So what I'm saying is, if you're collecting, fine, collect what you want. But if you're speculating like big bucks, especially today, right? Would I want to throw it in a quarterback that doesn't have the edge, in my opinion, to be very successful? I wouldn't put that much money in that quarterback. I'll give you an example. So Lamar Jackson, great athlete, right? So don't take it, I'm just bashing him. No, I'm not. His Wonderlic Score was pretty low. It was about 13, right? So if you look at that, right? In my opinion, once again, the smarter quarterback has the better ability to understand the playbook and also is good at second and third reads of the defense. So for him, he has the advantage to run, right? Which helped him out early in the career. But now he's getting older. He has some injuries. I don't think he's going to be effective, right? Kyler Murray, right? Once again, a phenomenal athlete. He was drafted in both sports in the first round. Football #1 pick. Pretty good accomplishment. And there's a second thing where he was drafted by the Oakland Athletics. First round. Pretty great athlete. Just because he's a great athlete doesn't mean that it's going to translate to success in the NFL. His height, I think, is 5'10", right? They say they want a taller quarterback because they could see above the lineman. So you have him with the Wonderlic Score, I think, close to 21, right? So when I see that, right, yes, he has the advantage to run, but at the same time, he's going to get older. Defenses are going to figure him out. And now he's going to have to rely on better second and third reads. Do I think he will be able to be a top echelon quarterback? No, I don't. Could he be slightly above average? Sure, he can be. So, yeah, he does have a good weapon in DeAndre Hopkins, but at the same time, will he win a Super Bowl or will he be a top tier quarterback? In my opinion, no, he won't. So throwing money, big money, into guys like him and also Lamar Jackson, I don't think is the wisest move. Now, some people have made tremendous money. If they pulled his card out from the pack and got it graded, okay, you've made money. But I'm just saying you're buying on the secondary market, right? It becomes much tougher. Another quarterback, Tua, right? I do have one of Tua's rookie cards, right? I bought it before actually the Tyreek Hill trade, but his Wonderlic Score is 19, right? So do I see him being a top echelon quarterback? No, I don't. So when I see stuff like that, I'm just looking at, hey, look, if the guy doesn't have the highest Wonderlic score, isn't the tallest guy, right? Is he going to be an above average quarterback? And I would say no, he won't. And some people may disagree with me. That's totally fine, but I just looked at the data. For the most part, the last 20 years, when offenses have been different, you tend to see a higher Wonderlic score. I mean, look at the Mannings, right? Peyton Manning, Wonderlic score 28. Eli Manning, Wonderlic score, I think is 39. Aaron Rodgers, Wonderlic score 35. The list goes on and on and on, where you have high IQ quarterbacks tend to dominate. And I think that trend will continue, in my opinion. But yeah, these are the common mistakes that I see in terms of sports card speculating and quarterbacks. That's where the big money's at. But this is just need some water. But anyways, let me know what you think. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.